This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. So until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
My bad. I was on mute. Appreciate you, Tay. Appreciate you. Hey, man. My whole intro, it was fire. Too bad y'all couldn't hear it. But what up, though? You know, it's the word. I am your reality coach, and this is your shot of reality. Yeah, it was fire the first time I said it, but I apologize for that. Appreciate to the sister. Anti-socials in the building. Susan, appreciate you. Meek, what up, though? Tay eats, y'all. Hey, I got both my sisters in the building. I'm blessed. Anti, don't get frostbite trying to type. Keep them hands and fingertips warm. Don't worry about that. Hey, but we're going to talk about this, right? The cost of being great. And it's supposed to say, what are you willing to go through to be great? But you know, things happen, but I'll fix that later. But anyway, you know, dig that you have to go through things. Adversity is a must, you know. That's just how I picture it, right? But we know that. I'm talking about the BS, right? The unnecessary things you have to go through. And with you being great, not only do you have to achieve and go through obstacles that's in front of you, that's necessary to get to where you're going, but you got to deal with the people too. Those are two different things. You know, it's already hard doing things, right? But it's when people get involved. You know, when you be great, you usually have a couple type of haters, right? We go label the haters. So you have the haters who they just don't want you to be great, right? They can't do it, so they don't want you to do it. You got those haters. And then you got the ones who are kind of passive. They just upset that you're leaving them. And they don't want you to go nowhere. It's not that they hate you. They just don't want you to elevate because you go leave them, you know. And then you got the ones who just mad at the world. But the three common denominators is this: they focusing on you. That's what they all got in common. And that's what you don't have in common with them, because see, you got goals, you got aspirations, you got desires, right? I'm gonna be transparent. I feel some type of way. Right? I feel some type of way. Sis earlier was like, hold on, man. You and your feelings. I'm like, yeah. The word is in his feelings, right? I'm out of them now. James, what up, though? I'm out of them. You know, I had a project. Matter of fact, let me just let y'all see this. Shout out to the 9%. Shout out to Sugar and Spice. You know, they got a show coming up and they got an intro to it. So check it out. Hold on, is this it? Nope, this ain't it. Hold on. I went down too far.
This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
Y'all look up for Sugar and Spice show. That's coming soon. My sister's putting in work. We putting in work behind the scenes. We trying to be great. That's just what we doing. You know, we literally focused on the same thing, and it's just achieving greatness. Watermelon Sugar in the house. What up, though? Appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you. Watermelon in the house. What? But yeah, that's what we doing. And in the midst of that, you know, people feel some type of way, and that's okay. You know, I'm not gonna say they supposed to, because you shouldn't. Shouldn't nobody feel, especially like I can see if I was standing on someone's back, if I was using somebody. If people feel like I used them, we can have a conversation. I'm open to it, because I only give what I receive. I usually give more. You know, not even with the intention of receiving more. That's just me. You know, I extend myself, you know, and that's something that I'm not doing this year. You know, I'm not doing this year, and I'm happy and I'm excited, because that's just part of my personality, right? That's just what I do. But I have people around me now who can pull me back, like, hey, you know, it's focus on this. Stop trying to help everybody and do this. I got people like that, because when you just and this ain't me bragging on myself, I'm just saying in general. King, what up, though? I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all can attest to this yourself. You know, when you just a good person, it's almost any opportunity you see to help, you extend yourself. You know, it's just natural. You know, it's people who do that for me. Any chance they get, if I say I need around them, they extend themselves. Okay, what you need? Okay, let me see if I can. You know, it's people like that. So, you know, that's why I said most of us can attest. Y'all sitting there chilling in the chat with me while I'm talking. You know, so you can attest to that. But sometimes, you know, you extend yourself the wrong way, or too many times, or to the wrong people, you know, and I can't stop being me. It's good to have people around who won't let others, I'm not even going to say take advantage, but, you know, won't let you put yourself in a position where being taken advantage becomes a high probability. So shout out to the 9%. Shout out to Sugar and Spice. Shout out to Miss V. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all holding the brother down. But you know, so we ain't doing that this year. But we are. If people want to get down with the build, definitely, get down. You know, I like to see people who put in work. My father asked me earlier. He said, "What makes a person valuable to you?" And I told him character. And I think character sums up a lot of different things. You know, character of a person that'll determine if they loyal, trustworthy, if they hard workers. Character, I mean, that's just the simplest way to say it. Incorporate a bunch of things, right? So you have people who willing to work for things. You have people willing to receive things. Um, you have people willing to take things. Different types of personality when it comes to giving and receiving. You know, there's different ways people do it. You know, some people want a lot for a little. You know, so you have to be careful. You have to recognize and understand who you're dealing with, and don't be afraid to deal with people because people go, you know, they go do sideways things, but everybody ain't like that. So if you close yourself off, you won't meet those people. But when you find them, you build a tribe. We was talking about that on King Miller's show earlier. Hey, shout out to King. He got a dope show. Y'all should go back and watch it. It's well worth the replay value. Me, Tay, Mouthpiece, we was all up there rocking out with King. He did a special on Martin Luther King, and we got into some other things too. So definitely go check that out. Shout out to King Miller. But yeah, so it's things you got to go through, but that's okay, right? Because, like I said, the higher you go, the higher you elevate, the more BS you got to go through. You know, on YouTube, at the level we all at, I mean, just the people we dealing with. This is, I'm not gonna say child's play, but the higher you go, you dealing with different type of people. You know, different categories of people. People with more knowledge, more information, more experience, right? So those higher level haters, no, what did I say? Take GMOs, them higher level GMOs. Yeah, they built different. So if you getting rattled down here, you ain't gonna be able to make it up there. And that's in life. The higher you go, imagine the problems the president has. People get mad when people talk about him. The realest one is in the building. What up, realest? Appreciate you, bro. I think about the problems the president have, right? We talking about people talking about it. Imagine a nation, a country talking about you, not respecting you. A country, a whole country don't like you. Imagine that. We talking about some people on YouTube, you know. But when you want something, you should be willing to go through all that. You should be willing to go through the name calling, the backstabbing. None of that. If your why, if the purpose you doing what you're doing, if that purpose ain't big, all those things will become a distraction. But if it's big, all those things will be like a fly hitting an elephant. Imagine a fly flying into an elephant. Elephant probably won't even notice. That's how big your why gotta be if you truly want it. Because eventually it's gonna be a bird, and then it might be another elephant running into you. So if you letting a fly bother you, just imagine when you go higher. So yeah, these things is a given, right? It's a given. Is the perception and how you look at it. And having the right tools, you know, having the right people around you. That's important right there. You know, what are you willing to go through to be great? Are you willing to sacrifice your ego? Are you willing to do that? Because, you know, on the way to the top, like I said, you got haters, but you gonna have people trying to spit some sauce to you. Now, even if you feel in some aspects you above them, are you gonna be willing to kill that ego to listen to the right people? You know, it's you can learn. Everything is learned through observation, right? So, observing a child, you can learn something new. Observing the animal, observing the plant, the trees, nature in general, you can learn something. Always be open to learning. Information is information, whether it's good or bad. Even listen to the bad information because now you're familiar with the sound of it. Now you know how BS sound. If you never smelled poop, would you know when you stepped in it? Probably would because it's squishy. But what I'm saying is you wouldn't know the smell. So even bad information, always listen. Listen is like, if you can get to the point, Bud Files, what up though? If you can get to the point of listening, you can comprehend, right? Even BS. I listen to BS a lot. And that's how I know BS when I hear it. I can hear, I have heard people 6 months ago say one thing and today say another thing. Like that's contradicting. But it'll go over most people's head because most people just hear. Most people don't listen. When people talk, they're telling a story. They're telling a story. Whether if it's true or not, it's still something that's coming from them, from inside of them. So even if a person lies, you understand how that person's brain works. Understand when the person lies. You can understand how a person lies. Sometimes people, I've heard people only lie when you ask personal questions. Only time they will lie if you try to get personal because they don't want you in their business. Does that make that person a liar? Yeah, but but nothing. They still a liar. But they can be understandable. But some people just say no, I won't tell you. Some people will lie. You have people who lie when they're uncomfortable. They just randomly lie when they feel uncomfortable. So it's different reasons why people lie, but you won't be able to figure that out if you don't listen. So it's not only the good information, learn how to listen to the bad information. Just listen. You can learn so much about a person's character. Like a person who lies when they get personal, I wouldn't that wouldn't be a knock on their character. Not to me anyway. I just know not to ask them nothing personal. They don't want to tell it. A person that feels uncomfortable, is it a knock on their character? I wouldn't say it's a knock. They're uncomfortable. Not giving them justifiable or reason, but I'm just saying. But then you got people like real estate. They just lie. Anything, everything is a lie. Some people live in an imaginary world in their head. And you can tell. It's some people, you ever talk to someone and they mirrored you? You will tell a story and then they got a story similar. You can even say one of my parents white, the other one black. They got two black parents, and they find some way to incorporate that into their life. They call them chameleons. Someone who mirrors you or mimics everything they see because they don't even know who they are. So to be great, you have to give up your insecurities. Because you have to give up being comfortable to be great. You do. You have to give up being comfortable. You got to let go of those insecurities. Some people can't be themselves because they truly don't like themselves. And instead of fixing themselves, they pretend. And since it's not authentic, they don't truly know what to do. So they mimic people who they feel are successful. They mimic people who they feel are, I guess, that it factor, who figured it out. That's who they mimic. But you have to give that up. You have to accept where you are. And the easiest way to do that is this. Look, here goes some sauce. I ain't gonna hit the button. But the easiest way to do that is this. Realize where you're at is because of your past action. Whether you're in a good position or bad. Once you understand that, you can understand if you do the things today to have a better tomorrow. You plant those seeds right now, you harvest them later. That's life. Sometimes they sprout up quick, sometimes it take time. But if you plant them, they will grow. If you plant them, they will grow. Yeah. I need to somebody go take that. But if you plant them, they will grow. That's another thing. Look, if you're willing to be great, you can't really pay attention to a lot of things. Just understand, on your path to greatness, you will influence people. Some people will give you flowers, some people won't. And you just have to accept that. Because it will become a distraction. It's like if you in school, right? Even recently, right? It was a lady from a college. I don't know if she was a dean. I can't remember. If y'all know in the chat, let me know. Y'all know in the chat what I'm talking about. But the lady, I forgot what school it was, but she got hit for plagiarism, right? So in the academic world, even a dean, she was a high position in the college. I will know tomorrow. I'm gonna look it up tonight and I'll tell y'all tomorrow. But she was in a high position in college, and she got hit for plagiarism. Right, got fired. It's consequences and repercussions when you're in the academic world. So intellectual property, that knowledge is power. So if you can create an understanding, a theory, if you can solve a problem, you get you get recognized for it, right? You get recognition. People have won the Nobel Peace Prize. Apologize. They had won a Nobel Peace Prize. For something they thought of, something they did. So you get recognition for your intellectual property. Apologize, I got the hiccup. Hold on. And if somebody take them, it's called plagiarism, right? So it is a penalty for it. It's a consequence. But on YouTube, it ain't none of that. Somebody could take what you say, repackage it, and sell it to the public. They ain't got to give you no flowers. They ain't got to say nothing. And that is annoying. It's annoying. Especially when you've been in the academic field and you're used to recognition for your intellectual property. But out here, it's the YouTube street, I guess. It's the streets. No holds bar. So, Roxanne. What up, though? Appreciate you, Roxanne. Appreciate you. Yeah, out here in the street is a no holds bar. So people, they wild. They do ignorant things. Uncivilized mutts. I'm just playing. No, I'm not. That is uncivilized. That's very uncivilized. But that's part of being great. You will influence people. And just know that you did it and you keep it moving. That's my good deed. That's my contribution to the world. Right there. There you go. I was trying to get my pops to tell y'all what he said about the crows and the eagle. but I'm gonna make that out of a short. I'm gonna do a short on that. Double Speak, what up, though? Hey, shout out to Double Speak, bro. Hey, I've been in the bushes, bro. Hey, man, these women got me working, bro. Let me show you what I did for the ladies of the 9%. They got a show coming up, bro, called Sugar and Spice. Check out the ladies of the 9%.
This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
Shout out to the lady. Hey, y'all do me a favor. Somebody drop Double Speak link in the chat. Hey, shout out. Y'all go check out Pastor Speak. Hey, he got a congregation over there. I promise you, you'll have a good time. Double Speak, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, go check out Double Speak, y'all. I promise you, man. Speak, go talk his speak. Hey, he got a whole vibe going over there. I'm gonna hook up with him. And you know, he want us to. He asked me to do the intro, so I'm gonna definitely link up with him. Look out for that. But yeah, in the process of being great, it's things you gotta go through. It's things you gotta let go. Insecurities is one of them, and just knowing people go, they go bite. People go bite. They go try to imitate you, but just remember, there's only one authentic, and the other is a duplicate. It's just not it. Just not it. Everyone is unique, like a fingerprint, right? Even twins, their fingerprints are different. They don't got the same fingerprint. They can be identical twins, everything the same, but their fingerprint is different. That's how everybody's personality is. We all get our gifts from the Creator, right? We all get different gifts. And in the midst of having those gifts, some of us develop new ones, but that's just what it is. And my gift might be different from Double Speak, from King Miller's, from DD's, from Tate, but that don't make my gift any less or greater. Being jealous of other people's gifts, you never get to fully define what your gifts are. You never really truly know what you can do until you attempt to do things, until you try. They call most of the geniuses was called crazy. They called him crazy. Walt Disney, even Kanye. Watch, after Kanye gone, after he long gone, right? 20, 30 years after he gone, people gonna be like, this man was a genius. Look what he did. Look what he produced. Look what he achieved. But while he alive, nah, he crazy. That's how it worked. Nostradamus. Crazy, one of the craziest people in history. But people believing in his prophecy. He got following. You go try to get some of his work, you go come out that bread. It couldn't have been that crazy. Go try to buy a book originally written from Nostradamus. I think the cheapest one I've seen, he wrote a couple books, but I'm talking about he was handwriting them. One mass producing, like his journal. I think it was like 1.2 mil or something like that. Last time I seen it, that was like 15 years ago. So you got, they gonna call you crazy. You got to be willing to go through that. You can't care how people look at you. Not the wrong people. You gonna have, you have to develop, they say, discernment, right? You will know when someone is giving you criticism and constructive criticism. You'll know when someone hating on you or they trying to show some love. You would know that. You can tell. We adults, man. We know when people being condescending, and if you don't, then you've been sheltered. You've been sheltered. We even talked about that. Most people look for people's motives. What are your motives? Well, I want to know your intention. We got a whole, I think I did like 2 or 3 videos on intentions. What is the person's intention? The motive is formed from the intention. You got 2, good or bad. That's it. Either the person got good intentions for you or bad. If it's good, then you can rock with it. If it's bad, then you get away from it. But the motives is like whipped cream. I can do without it. It's just a sweetener. The motive is how they get in. The intention is defining what they want to do with you. It's something positive or negative. D Sheep, what up, though? Appreciate you. Well, find out is, like I said, I got some videos on attention, so I'm not going to go in depth with that. But some other things, so criticism, you got to be willing to eat that. Because people, like I said, you're going to have different types of haters. Haters mad because they ain't you and they can't do what you can do. And people who just don't want you to do it because they can't. It all starts with self, though. Just look at it. They focusing on you. You just doing what you do, trying to redefine what you do. And instead of them working on themselves or working on getting better, they focused on you. People will try to bring you down and step on your back to climb one level when you got the potential to go to 100 levels. This is the part right here where you got to realize who you dealing with, right? Because everybody, look, man, everybody ain't worth the response. Everyone ain't worth the time. You got to know who you dealing with. I am not about to waste time on somebody who can't elevate one level when I have the potential to go 100. We are not the same. That's one of them things, them participation trophies in life. People want to say, hey, we the same. No, we not. Some people work hard, some people don't. So how are we the same if I'm willing to put more effort in? If I'm willing to try things no one else has tried? And that's not to say someone is better or worse, but what it is saying, someone is willing to do more. That's a fact. I don't care if you better or worse. Are you willing to do? That's why I would rather have someone who willing to put their head down and work hard than someone who just think they know it all or who is smart. Like, think about this. Think about Allen Iverson, right? Naturally gifted, just didn't want to practice. Even in his later age, he said, man, I could have been more if I practiced. He realized that later. So imagine if he was willing to put that work in, how much greater he could have been. But then you look at Kobe. Kobe, he developed, he had natural gifts, but he was just willing to work. Got himself 5 rings. Even though he was good, he was still willing to work hard. Just the attitude, the mentality, the way they looked at the game. So you say Iverson, who's better, Kobe or Iverson? Most people say Kobe, the greatness wasn't even the skills, it was his desire. Same thing for MJ. When they talk about who better, MJ or LeBron, and I'm not saying LeBron don't work hard. I'm just talking about the killer instinct, the mentality of wanting to be great versus being great, just being big, dominant. It's like, yeah, I want to be great. I want to be the greatest. I want that. But Mike went and took it, and he will go through you to get it. Them two different beasts, man. I don't care what the stats say. Those are two different beasts. One of them wasn't born. Mike got kicked off he didn't get selected for his high school team the first year. That didn't break him. He wanted it even more, so he busted his butt. LeBron was just LeBron. To high school, they was labeling him King James in high school. They gave him that crown already. But look how they talk. Don't nobody really, I ain't gonna say don't nobody respect LeBron. He just don't got the respect Mike got. He don't got the respect Kobe got. They talk about him different. So now imagine someone who don't have the skills, who wasn't gifted. You see people who make it out the hood and they go back and what happens? Somebody clap them. You got to be ready for that. Because people go hate that. People go hate it. And you gonna have passive and you gonna have aggressive. Some people go passively hate on you. Some people go aggressively hate on you. All of it's really a distraction. It all really is. And I'm just speaking life because I'm being transparent because I got a little distracted today. But I went into my transmutation mode, my transmuting mode. And I created some art. And I'm excited because there's some more stuff. I done finished 2 projects. I got 4 more. So yeah, we gonna be great over here. And we just gonna keep elevating. That's it. It's not hard. You gotta have people around you who willing to help you. I am not gonna sit up here and act like I ain't have help to get where I'm at. One of my brothers who been here since day one. Rain, sleet, or snow. Always watching my back. The realest one is in the building. That's the CEO of Ideas. Real has been rocking with me since I've been rocking. I probably met Realist like a month or 2 months into this. And they've been rocking out ever since. I got my sisters rocking out with me. Bouncing ideas off each other's head, creating, using all our strengths in each other's content. And then y'all already know we got that YouTube specialist, Miss V. Hey, do me a favor, drop Miss V link in the chat. Hey, shout out to Miss V, man. Oh, let me I got favorites over here. And I ain't played this in a minute.
Hey, you gotta stand in the deep. It's called What Up, Doe. You know what I'm saying? In Atlanta, they say what's happening. In H-Town, they say what it do. I wanna welcome y'all to Detroit when we say what up, though. That's right. So when you hear this song, I want you to say, hey, what up, hey, what up, though? 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 See me in the club, shouting no deal. Pocket full of money, all big face bill. shake it so you know it's what I'm about. Kitty cat match, shoes on my feet, they can be Nike Airs or the Jordan 23s. 24 slide on the block like it's.
Shout out to Miss V. Hey, y'all know that old school. Y'all see them old edit cuts. Y'all know them old. But I'm gonna redo a lot of those. Liz B in the building. What up, sis? Hey, Liz B been one of them day ones since day ones too. Shout out to Liz B. Hey, Liz, drop your link. Hey, let me tell y'all something about Miss V real quick. Miss V is our YouTube specialist, right? Ms. V, she read over there. She keeps us up to date on all the YouTube news, all the new updates. Without Ms. V, I wouldn't know what I'm doing. You know, she don't only know the news, she studied the analytics, right? She know what's hot, what's popping, what to do and what not to do. And having Ms. V being on a winning team, she got a $5.99 membership where you got access to her. You can pick her brain. She got challenges there, right? And those challenges, that's the reason I hit the numbers that I did, and understanding how to structure my channel, you know? So that's our YouTube specialist. If you ain't got one, nanny boo boo. Nanny boo boo. You need to get you a Miss V. So go check out Miss V. Her link is in the chat. That's for the supporters in the chat and the replay supporters. Definitely go check out sis, because she know what she doing. She done got me and Lisa J up there. So give her a holler. Tell her the nonsense. Lisa J, as I was speaking, what up, sis? Appreciate you. Tell you feel me? If they ain't got a Miss V, nanny boo boo. That's how I feel. I'm laughing at you. Sparky. Sparky's in the building. What up, Sparky? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, Miss V, that thing though, I'm telling you. Shout out to Miss V. And y'all know, you know, we part of the winning team, the 9%, all three of it. And that should tell you something. We believe in what she's doing. I have seen results. Lisa J is in the chat. She's seen results. You know, these challenges, I'm telling you, she knows what she's talking about. So definitely check her out. And that's what you need, too. Humble yourself, you know. I had to learn that I can't do everything on her, right? I can't do everything. There's a lot of stuff I can't do. I don't know how to do, and the time it take me to learn it, I could have found somebody else who did it. And there's different ways you can network on here. You can barter with people, or you can pay them for their services. So if you want to be great, humble yourself. You know, humble yourself. Be willing to reach out and ask people for help. Be willing to allow people to do things you can't do. It's subjects that I want to talk about that I have no information. But why not bring somebody on the show and I can ask questions and they can ask? I ain't got to know everything. There's different ways you can get information to the people. And I'm learning that. Me and Miss V go do a collab too. So I'm kind of, I'm kind of promoting that. But yeah, it's people who know things that you don't know. You can't know everything. So put the right people around you. Put yourself around the right people. You know, but you got to humble yourself. You know, be open to people's help. And understand people time. Understand people time. It's your fault. It's your fault. Oh yeah, Didi is one of them. Hey, Didi is amazing, man. I appreciate Didi so much. Didi, you already know you're a rock star, especially over here. We all love Didi. Didi support us so much. We gotta support Didi. So Didi, I told you, anytime you want to come up here, sis, let me know. Anytime you want to do a show, anything, let me know. I'm at your disposal. If you want to do a show on your channel, I'll come over there and rock out with you. I'll come out. You know what, Didi? If you want to, I'm about to talk like I'm big time or something. I was about to say, I haven't did many interviews, but you can interview me. That'll be dope. But yeah, humble yourself, man. Be humble. You want greatness, understand. you have to have assistance at times. You have to have people willing. I mean, I ain't gonna say people willing to help you, but you have to have people around you to help you. You know, you ain't gonna know everything. Well, I'm gonna speak for myself. I don't know everything. So for me, I have to put people around me who know the things I don't. The time it take me to learn something, they already probably mastered it. You know, so I had to learn that. I'm still learning it. I was trying to do beats, and I'm like, I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna wait. There's one person, there's a couple people, but there's one person in particular. For the idea I have, I want him, you know, to make the song. He do beats and rap. You know, if Meek's still in the chat, you probably know who I'm talking about. But you know, he going through some stuff on here, so I ain't even approached him yet. But yeah, we gonna put those people. We gonna bring somebody who do the music into the nine. You know, 'cause we network, so we gonna put that in here. I'm trying to develop a network for where if you need anything or anybody is right there. You know, we got 755 and Shandy. They do music. We got who else do music? Somebody else Miss V mess with. He do music, but it's this one dude in particular. I'm telling you, dude, dope. But yeah, so yeah, humble yourself, right? Just humble yourself. You know and be open and show gratitude and appreciation. That's what you got to do too to be great. If you have a desire to be great, show gratitude and appreciation. You know, when people try to do stuff or when people do stuff for you, be thankful because they don't have to. No one has to do anything for you, and like no one really has to. Mr. West is in the building. Hold on, God is gonna kill me. I don't even know how to get in contact.
Keith West is in the building, y'all. Welcome, Mr. West.
Keith West is in the building, y'all. Yeah, humility goes a long way, really. That shit goes super far, like football field, bro. Humility, you know, showing gratitude, bro. That goes. Cause check this out, man. If you show gratitude, people will be willing to do and help you. You know what I'm saying? People will be willing to help you and to do more for you. Think about it like this, right? We all kicking it in here, right? I'm sitting up here spitting soft, and you hear something that's, you know, it resonate with you. Like, dang, you know, I never really heard that before, or I never heard it the way he put it. So yeah, I like that. You know, I'm gonna use that. Then you go use it on your show, but you tell it like it's like you tell it like you didn't hear it from somebody else. How you think that person will feel when they hear you spitting they song and you ain't throwing no roses or flower or shout out or something? They gonna be reluctant to spit sauce around you. They gonna be reluctant to do anything or help you. I would. But if you show some gratitude, they'd be like, dang, that's dope. You know, cool. You know, that's why you hear me be like, hey, shout out to so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. You know, because I am grateful. Because people done told me stuff I didn't know. Put me up on game. Educated me. Gave me a new way to think. That's why you get why you think I call Cat Daddy Sensei? You know, he introduced me to Stoicism. He introduced me to that. Dope philosophy. I knew some of the philosophers. I just didn't study them. I'm like, oh man, they crazy. They Greek. Nah, Cat Daddy was like, look, man, you got to look at this. And I'm like, oh, Cat Daddy always putting me up on stuff. That's why I call him Sensei. So you have to be grateful and show appreciation. Hustle in the building. What up, Hustle? If you want to be great, because people will be more open to rocking out with you. You will close yourself up going around stealing stuff, stealing sauce. Think about that. Somebody came in your kitchen and stole your ragu. You gonna be upset. You gonna lock your doors. You ain't gonna let that person in your house no more. Coming in there taking your ragu. What's wrong with it? You study Stoicism all the time. I know I'm not well versed in it. I like Diogenes. I really like Diogenes. I did like Socrates. I didn't really get once I found out where he studied at. It was like, okay, yeah, I understand the concept now. But Diogenes is a whole horse of a different color. You know, I don't agree with everything anybody says, even the old dead philosophers. I don't agree with a lot of stuff they say, but a lot of stuff they say it was sauce. I'm telling you, even them, like these people, dead and gone, right? And if I quote them or got something from them, I'm gonna tell you where I got it from. I'm gonna tell you where I got it from. If it's my parents, if it's my cousins, I'm gonna tell you, hey, you know, I got it from this. A lot of things, nothing is new under the sun. Something came from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Something came from somewhere. So that's a given. But like I said, with that fingerprint, everybody's unique. So you definitely have to show gratitude and leave the rest. Exactly, that's what you do. What they say, you take the meat and leave the bone. Is like so many sayings, you know, that's associated with so many different things. It's the same concept, just told different ways. That's how life is in general. It's perception, you know. But that's definitely what you should do in life in general. You know, that's why I always say I come on here and I share information. You know, versus coming on here telling you if you do this, you're gonna have a great life. That's a lie. I ain't look, bro. I ain't it. That'd be weird to me. It'd be so weird, right? When people um, don't take their own advice, but they telling you to take it. That just be weird. Like if you, um, that's like I don't know. Man. It's just weird. There's so many weird things in this world. You try to figure out why people do what they do. I guess that's what psychology is, right? Behavior, and but if you try to get into their thinking process, um, if you ain't got the proper tools, it'll drive you crazy. You got to know when to let it go. When like, look, this person just screwed up. Ain't no figuring that out. Some people you can figure out why they do what they do. I can't. So I know other people can. But some people, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's the real mentalists out there because some people are just they just weird, man. They just weird. Ain't no fixing weird. Ain't no fixing some people. It just is what it is. You accept it and keep it moving. But Dre, what up, though? Appreciate you, Dre. Appreciate you. LSP is in the building. What up, LSP? Appreciate you, sir. Hey, I gotta get over the TikTok. 8 degrees, yeah. Keith, bro, still is lost, man. I don't know. Hey, I'm in a D though. So rocking out, rocking out. Still is lost. I can't believe Philly lost. That was wild. But yeah, back to the subject. So those things you are gonna need, right? You gonna need those things on your path to greatness because, like I said, it's gonna be a rocky road. There's some stuff you got to go through, but just know it's coming, and you got the tools in your bag, ready to fight anything that's coming your way. Because your desires is more than they hate. Like I said, not only do you have to go through the normal adversity that it takes to achieve something, the time, the effort, the energy you have to put into yourself to propel yourself to go forward. But then you got unnecessary obstacles, and that's what I call haters. It's unnecessary. You know, ideally, we will be celebrating and lifting each other up because this is everything goes through cycles, right? This is what I understand. Everyone has their time, you know, and if you celebrate and happy for the people when it's daytime, I'm pretty sure people, ideally, remember, we're speaking ideally, how things should work. Not saying this is reality, but ideally. You have your turn, we celebrate you. I have my turn, you celebrate me. Somebody else had a turn, we celebrate them. We support them when they high. That way, when we get up there, we get support. And when we low, we get support. It's a cycle. We supposed to help one another through the highs and the lows. Imagine being on top of the world, helping everybody, but then you fall, no one helps you. I'm pretty sure we all, in some way, shape, or fashion, experienced that. If it was our own personal experience, or if we observed someone else going through it, we all experienced that before, right? That one person is always helping people, but when they need help, no one's there. All the people they help, too busy. How do you avoid that? Just like I said, rock out with the genuine people. You celebrate the ones who celebrate you. Because usually those people who ain't there for you when you fall is the ones who've been plotting on you the whole time. And you'll see the difference. Because as you elevating, they ain't celebrating. They just hang around for the ride. Almost like they waiting for you to fail. They ain't rooting, but they ain't kicking you neither. They just there. They just exist. You know what I never understood? Not, never mind. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, greatness is ours. You ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? What else are you gonna do? And what is greatness? That's just you fulfilling your desires and your goals. You achieving the things you want to achieve in this lifetime. And it might not be major to other people. Like when someone asked me what was success, I said, I got it. I got my family. Success to me is nothing monetary. It's me having a wife and children in the household. Me being able to raise my kids to productive adults. Me being a father, me being a husband. And that's hard to do it the right way, right? Because it's adversity. I achieved a portion of success, but I haven't achieved the final success. I won't be able to do that until my eyes is closed. So I'm constantly working on being a better father and a better husband. And there's obstacles involved. But that's what it is to me. It's different for everybody. I didn't grow up and I didn't have my mother and father. I had my mother and stepfather for a minute. And then my mom and dad got back together. But I didn't grow up with my dad. So I want to make sure my kids grow up with me. I want to give them what I didn't have. If I didn't have it, don't mean I can't create it. I might not have been a child, but I can be the father. I wasn't a child with the white picket fence, but I could be the father with the white picket fence. I can create what I didn't have. D Shep, what up though? So that's success for me, and it's different for everybody. Some people want to be famous, some people want to be rich, some people want big families. Everybody has a different desire, right? But the thing is, what are you willing to sacrifice to get to what you want? What are you willing to go through? That's the question. Because it's all at the end of the day, adversity is a must. You have to go through it. So it's no point. It's just better to prepare for it. No point of being afraid of it, running away. It's coming regardless. Regardless, it's coming. So just be prepared. Be prepared. Just be prepared. And that way, when it comes, we knock it out. Keep it moving. Don't stop us. Don't stall us. We just keep going. Keep elevating. Them crows can't go up high. We ain't got to fight no crows. We just keep elevating. They'll fall off. They can't breathe up here. Man, that was so dope when my dad told me that. That was one of the best analogies I've heard. Because crows can't fly high. And crows are the only birds on this planet that attack eagles. Vultures don't even attack eagles. But crows will attack an eagle. And the eagle don't fight back because it'd be a pack of them. It'd be more than 1, 2, 3. And it just fly higher and higher. And the crows can't elevate that high. They can't breathe up there. That air too rich. That's separating the authentic from the replica. You know, if you got something authentic sitting next to something that's a duplicate, you'll see the difference. Colors different, patterns different. You see the difference. That's why fake people don't enjoy standing next to real people. You'll see the difference. You'll hear the difference. You'll feel the difference. Now, don't get me wrong. They got some good knockoffs. They got some good knockoffs. But the wear and tear be different, too. How long can a person be consistent? That's what tell you who a person is. How long can they be consistent? How long can you do that? How long can you keep it up? Like I said, there's some good knockoffs. They got some good knockoffs. You think that was a good question? I'm gonna put I hit that hour mark. I'm gonna play this and then I'm gonna hit I gotta get my commercials down, but I ain't even gonna call them commercials. I think that word is overused.
Inside of me, you better watch out if you ignite me's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me, and he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score, never getting bored, loves the blood and gore, always wanting more, feeding from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force. Departed, if you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped, you'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
Hey, shout out to the Cash App. I see you in the bushes. I ain't even see you in the chat. But shout out to the Cash App. Don't matter if you ain't here or not. I appreciate you.
that money, 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 money. I don't come the money, money.
And appreciate that, Cash App. And it was a question attached to it. Yes, projection. When when I made the point, people, I'm assuming, I'm just assuming. You can come in the chat and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming the part where I said why people attack you, you know, and ask the projection or reason. That's what it is, projection or reason. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, but I feel it is. You know, people will project their insecurities, their fears, their hate. People will project all that on you. People will project love on you. Whatever is inside a person is what comes out of them. So, a lot of times people will project their fears of being successful onto you, telling you you can't do it because they can't do it. You know, that will fall in the category of the people who mad at you because they can't achieve what you can, because they ain't got it in them. They ain't willing to go through what you willing to go through. You know, it's some things I ain't willing to go through. I ain't willing to go. I'm not trying. I ain't willing to go through nobody doing nothing to my derriere to be rich, famous, money. Nah, I ain't willing to go through that. So it's things I ain't willing to go through that other people might to become famous and rich. I'm straight. I'm not selling my soul. I'm not willing to go through that. I'm just not. So it's things, but it's things that I'm willing to go through that other people ain't. Like trying crazy, weird shit. You know, I'm not afraid to fail to learn how to succeed. That's how I look at it. I don't even look at it as a failure. I just look at it as a lesson. But I'm willing to try things, even though failure is a high probability. As long as it ain't risking my life, I don't care about failing. As long as it don't cost me my life, I'm willing to fail at anything. Just to learn how to do it right, I will do it wrong multiple times. Some people ain't willing to go through that. They don't like the feeling of failure. They don't like that feeling. I don't feel nothing. Really don't. I just think like, okay, let me figure out what I did wrong so I can do it right. That's just how I look at it. You seen the eagle snatch a duck? Oh man. I seen a vulture. I don't know what kind of bird it was, but it was a bird eating, and this big bird just came and snatched. And my cousin was like, "That was a vulture." I'm like, "What the hell just happened?" He was like, "We literally chilling at the park, smoking the L, looking at the water on Belle Isle, and this bird just came down and snatched." And he said, "I didn't even know. I just seen something come down, snatch the bird that was eating the bread, and go up." He was like, "That's a vulture." I don't even know if it was a vulture. But my bad. Let me get back to. But yeah, projection. You know, and that's what I'm saying. It gives it understanding why people do stuff. It does give a comfort. I guess it does give it give. I guess it gives me comfort because it don't bother me as much. Once I know why a person is doing something, I just be like, oh well. But I guess it is a little disturbing when you don't know. I just had an epiphany. It is a bit disturbing. So I guess I do understand why people care. You know, it can be disturbing, but for me, I wouldn't even think like that unless it's somebody close to me. If it's somebody close to me, then I'd be like, damn, why they do that? But if it's just people, then I wouldn't care. I just know they messed up. Yep, I had to let my neighbor go by the wayside so I can do what I want to. Hey, that's how it be. Look, sometimes they call it luggage, right? Baggage. Sometimes people will hold you down and prevent you from elevating. Think of like a hot air balloon, right? When you drop them sandbags, the balloon able to go higher. The sandbags holding it down. That's how you are. Just like a hot air balloon. You know, you can have the potential to lead the atmosphere, but as long as you got them sandbags, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going that high. You can go high, but you limited. So sometimes you got to drop people off. Well, you just got to drop them off. And that's nothing bad, you know. I feel like this. Um, People who gonna be great, they're gonna be great. Some people go elevate. There's people who go elevate higher than me. Like I said, that's for them. Everybody got their time. If anything, I know it's possible to go higher. When you see somebody elevate, you know, okay, it's possible. That's how I look at it. I don't think of it like who they think they are, or they think they better than everybody, or they think this. All that victim. Look, man, I had a tough upbringing, right? I had a tough upbringing. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I did, right? And like when we talk about hiding your feelings and emotions, I know from experience. I was told that I wasn't allowed to cry. I couldn't cry. Boys don't cry. You supposed to be a man. You can't cry. You got your feelings hurt. You got feelings. This is what I was told. Like, oh shit, I ain't supposed to have feelings. So I had a tough upbringing. So some things it don't dissipate. You know, I don't care how much I learn. I don't like complaining. I just don't. I understand. Look, my wife vent every day. Every day she come home, she tell me about things at work. She vent. She get it off her chest and let it go. She ain't talking about the same damn thing a week later, a month later, a year later, 2 years later. She's not talking about the same thing. It's something new that I can handle. When things happen, you have to get it off your chest. You know, you get it off your chest, you keep it moving. But to constantly sit there and complain, then you start playing victim. Like I can't even be okay telling y'all, hey, this person did this to me. Nah, you do something to me, either one or two things gonna happen. Either I'm gonna do something back or I'm gonna keep it moving. I ain't about to sit up here and complain. I might vent. Like, who the fuck this motherfucker think they, who the hell? Yeah, I'm a vent. But I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna do something. And guess what? The next day, I'm gonna be talking about something else. Venting is okay. That's not complaining. Even if it take you 2 to 3 days. If you start going over 3 days complaining about the same thing, you need to do something about it. And if you ain't gonna do something about it, shut up. Just be quiet. Let it go. Because you ain't gonna do nothing but complain. You ain't gonna do nothing. And then it'd be a bunch of grown people just complaining. Like, hold on, man. How old are we? You that helpless? This person holding you back. This person holding you back. Well, you weak then. You keep letting people hold you back. You weak. Strengthen up. Build yourself up. Go do some push-ups. Go read a book. Go do whatever you got to do to get stronger so those people can't hold you back no more. That's something tangible. That's something anybody can do. Make yourself stronger or put yourself around stronger people. Build an army. Do something. Just shut up complaining. I don't know how y'all do it, man. I can't do it, bro. Oh, it ain't gonna do right, my ninja. Ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, moving forward, Keith, brother. Moving forward is always the best move. Always the best move. That's why I talked about transmutation. that transmutation of energy, I promise you, that changed my life. Because I used to get so angry when people hated on me, when people, just did stuff for no reason. Because I don't go out bothering nobody. I don't do nothing. If I work hard, it's like, hold on, why are you talking? I'm working hard, bro. Why are you hating on me because I'm working hard? I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be a better person. I done heard people say, oh, you think you better than somebody. Bro, because I'm trying to educate myself, because I'm trying to move my family out the hood, because I'm trying to be a better individual, because I just want to accept the things you will, that makes me better. You said it, I didn't. Yeah, that's how I feel. Hey, I don't, every time I hear people say that, I don't even care. Look, even when I like the people, I be thinking in my head, well, you said it. You thinking that. That's what you thinking. I be saying that in my head. I don't care if I like the person and they say it. That's what I be thinking. Who cares if somebody is better? I don't care if somebody came to me and said, I am better than you. So what? What's that supposed to do? Am I supposed to reach in my back pocket and give you a reward because you better than me? Yeah, you better. There's a lot of people better than me in a lot of different things. That's just reality. I don't know nothing that I'm the best in. I promise you I don't. I don't know one thing right now that I'm better than everybody in. I don't. I guess I'm at being me. That's probably the only thing I can say. I can't say I'm the best father on the planet. How am I supposed to know? I'm pretty sure there's better fathers out there because they got more resources, more knowledge, more experience than I do. I just became a father. So I'm pretty sure there's way better fathers out there than me. I'm still learning how to be a father. Better husbands out there than me. I'm still learning. I'm only 5, 6, about to be 6 years in the game. I'm still learning. So of course there's people better than me. People say stuff, they be like, I don't know, man. Just be careful when you say that. Don't care. I'm telling you, don't care if somebody think they better than you. Don't care. There's no point in even saying it. Because they probably are. And if they are, then what's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem if somebody is better than you? Always gonna be somebody better. These concepts are built to make people feel bad. They are. And a lot of times it's projection. And still learning. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm still learning. They must want a damn cookie. I just seen that. Y'all wild, man. But yeah, that's just reality, right? There's gonna be people better, people worse. That's just reality. All this projection, all this stuff going on, man, is wild. It is wild. People, but back to the topic. Cost of being great. Just some personal things too, right? Sometimes sleep gonna be involved. You gonna have to sacrifice sleep. You have to sacrifice. You gonna lose some sleep. You gonna lose some friends. You'll lose family. Anybody who don't appreciate what you trying to do, you gonna lose them people. I was thinking of my sister, right? And she got some good friends, but the closer she got to becoming a doctor, I started noticing, and it's not even me asking her, I just started noticing different people wasn't around no more. And even to this day, some of them same people ain't around. But she got some people who've been down with her since high school, down with her since she went to college. And what's known don't have to be told, you know. You don't have to tell me. I know. I know exactly why they ain't around. She done had 3 babies on the way. People thought she wasn't gonna make it. Some people would just to be around you, just to watch you fail. You know, people. RZA in the building. What up, Riaz? Hand drop, hand drop. Little bro in the building. Appreciate you, little bro. Never stop learning. As the saying goes, the day you don't learn something is the day you don't truly live. Hey, I'm telling you, bro. That's factual. But it will be people who are around you, and they stay around you. They stay close just to watch you fail. Give them a show. That's what I say. Give them a damn show. Give them a show. Just be great. They want to watch you fail. Make them wait. Make them wait. Make them starve. Because eventually they'll stop watching you. They'll stop watching. Because they'll realize you ain't going to fail. Once they realize that, they'll go find somebody else to watch. So just keep being great. But those are watchers, you know. A lot of times, sometimes they are dangerous. You know, they start doing things, and this too. Why do people look, man? This okay? I'm gonna ask some questions. Maybe y'all help me out on this, right? Because I think I understand, but I really don't. If that makes sense. Like I'm in the process of still figuring out. But um, why do people try to expose you? You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about you. People will show their ass and you see their ass. That's different. I'm talking about if you got somebody that's a good person and they have no track record or nothing, why do people try to expose those type of people? Like what you get out of it? Me personally, I ain't trying to expose nobody. I don't really care. I see things and I be like, okay, it is what it is. I feel people got to see things on their own because think about this, man. Think about this. This is this is. This is one of the things that made me realize that most people in society are sheep. Literally, I promise you. Um, you got the rapper Rick Ross, right? When they proved that he wasn't everything he said he was, people was like, so? Like when a lot of these rappers got exposed to not being who they say they rap, like they rap. They are not these people. And people still didn't care. Like 6ix9ine. Like people don't care that he really not like this. And people will argue. It just made me realize people are sheep. You can tap into a person's emotions and you can get them to believe. Only reveals you. Sooner people know God exposes, they worry about them themselves. Hey, people usually do that to hide themselves, especially in places where people don't know. Hey, I feel both of those. I feel both of those. Both of those points right there. Intimidation because they crazy. I gotta go back up in the chat. I'm looking on my phone, scrolling back up. Because they crazy, yeah. But I'm telling you, man, like people I don't know, man. That shit weird, man. It is weird. Like people I always told people, you go expose yourself. You know, I remember my grandmother told me, and it's how slow I am, right? She told me when you point your finger at somebody, it's three fingers pointing back. And I'm like, what is you talking about? And I used to open my hand and point with all four fingers. I'm like, what if I do this? I was a kid when she said it, so I didn't understand it until I got older. Like, okay, I see what you're saying. When you point your fingers, it's three pointing back. But I'm like, what if you just point your hand with all the fingers pointing down? She said, well, then you ain't pointing a finger. You pointing the hand. And it's still coming from you. And I'm like, okay, grandma. That's where I get all my smart assnism from. Smart assnism. I made that word up. Somebody say smart assnism, then you know they got it from me. But yeah, man, it's just wild. Like people, they generally expose. Think about this, man. When you start trying to uncover somebody, then that make people more interested about uncovering you. That's how it works. Even the person you trying to uncover or expose, if it's not that person, it's probably somebody who like that person. They like, hold on, bro. Ain't nobody perfect. What about you? And then people start digging into you. And usually it's the people who screaming the loudest got the most to hide, doing the most foul things. It's usually those people, the ones who are the most disrespectful, the most hateful, and like Keith said, they trying to hide what they doing. You know, Meek said, "Hey, gotta go expose you." I feel that, brother. Really, I want to say that's the realest shit Realest ever wrote, but he wrote real. I can't. It's top 10. Top 10. Because Realest be spitting sauce in the chat. If I had time, I would go through and clip a lot of y'all chats, what y'all say in the chat, because y'all be dropping sauce in the chat, man. I need an editor. Hurry up and make me famous so I can hire people just to look at my chat. That's how I want to be that big on here. I just hire somebody like, look, go clip everything in the chat. We'll be doing major numbers, right? I'm just talking crap. Don't take me serious. Somebody will. I'm already the devil. I'm the devil. That's what they said. I'm the devil. Oh, my baby. Can't expose somebody who ain't hiding nothing anyway. That's how I feel about it. That's why I said, do what you do in the dark, do it in the light. Do the same thing you do in the dark, do it in the light. That way, when the light is exposed on you in the dark, the only thing people see is consistency. That's all they see. And you notice I said, do what you do in the dark, in the light. I didn't say do what you do in the light and the dark. Do what you do in the dark and the light. Then you ain't got to worry about nothing but consistency. You ain't gonna do it when people ain't around. Don't do it when people are around. That's why I tell people I don't do clown shows. I ain't trying to prove nothing to nobody. Jersey Rich, what up though, bro? Appreciate you. I ain't trying to prove nothing to nobody. No point. People will believe what they want. You can be the best person, the most humblest person on this planet, and people will still find fault in you because you ain't doing some way they think it should be done. Like, hold on, bro, why you ain't doing it? Why don't you just do what you do and I do what I do? And like, I believe it was Sparky said earlier, just take what you need and leave the rest. Keep it moving. You know, if you don't like what I do, don't come over here. Simple as that. You know, people go looking for things they don't like, and you find it. Whatever you look for, eventually you go find it. So if you go looking for something you don't like and you find it, you got to ask yourself, what the hell am I looking for this for if I don't like it? Why am I looking for something I don't like? instead of looking for something I do like. That's why I be saying people weird to me. Like that's common sense. People will go seek out things they don't like just to say I told you so. Just to go, people will go look just to say I don't like this. Well, don't go over there. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube I don't like, and guess what? I don't go. You ain't allowed to sit at work. Oh yeah, I know Keith probably sitting up there shivering. Yeah, he in the Berg. He by that water too. The Berg sounds. I mean, it's right. It's, I ain't gonna say surrounded by water, but there's water around. If you by that water, you get that chill. Even though it might be froze, you still get that breeze from that ice. That ain't no joke. I'm telling you. I lived there for 9 years. It's like that in Michigan. I'm surrounded by water. I'm all around water, man. When it get cold up here, bro. I, I was in a garage yesterday with a space heater, and I don't have an attached garage. So my garage is behind my house. It's not in the front, it's behind. So I'm back there smoking, got a space heater going, and I'm huddled up to the space heater. Like, trying to hit, like, man, I'm about to stop. I'm about to stop. Then I remembered I had edible. Too busy. Okay, sis. That's cool. You know, hey, make sure y'all go. Antisocial link is getting dropped in the chat. If y'all ain't connected to sis, do me a favor, go over there and check that out. Support the nine, because the nine support, you know. And like I said, check out the content. I'm not gonna tell you to sub. I'm gonna tell you to check it out because you know what? We making content that we want people to support. So go check out the content, and if you like it, let her know. But that's part of the nine, and we rocking out. Like I said, we have intentions to create content that people want to support. We want to give you something for your support. You know, if it's information or if it's entertainment, you know, that's our goal. You know, we ain't asking for nothing for free. We willing to put the work in. We willing to get dirty, muddy. We research, we read. We do a lot, man. We kick sauce. You know. Robert, what up though? Appreciate you. Real talk, where it floods out here a lot too. Oh man, Michigan gets back to Grand Rapids, yeah. Hey, I'm telling you, man. It took me a while to acclimate myself to Michigan, man. Michigan people weird, man. They ain't like back home. I'm born and bred in I'm born in Pennsylvania, bred in Michigan. But these people up here weird, man. Like the part of Pennsylvania I came from, it was like more like the South. You know, small town. A lot of the people from the town moved up from the South. So the environment was like Southern up until the newer generation. But when I was growing up, it was like down South. When I went to go visit, it wasn't really no different. Miss 702, what it do? Miss Rashida in the building. Appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you. But that's how, you know, the little town I was. So when I moved to Michigan, it was like these Northerners, like they ignorant, they rude. Like, man, these people up north, they angry. They be waking up gang banging on breakfast. Shout out to Cat Williams. Like, man, why y'all so angry? Y'all can't even say hello. Y'all don't hold doors open. Somebody you'd be, even now, right? Especially now. And then it piss you off when it's cold. But like somebody will walk in and won't even hold the door open. You'll be right behind them like 3-4 steps. They will not hold the door open. Man, it's like every man for himself up here, bro. People ignorant, man. My dad moved from Pennsylvania up here. He was like, man, these people rude. I'm like, bruh, like I told you, it's a different beast, man. No courtesy, man. It's like these people just ignorant. It's every man for himself. Cold as hell walking in the gas station. You think just because the person just walked in, the door will be cracked enough for you to grab it. Nope. That mug closed all the way. Like, hold on, bro. I know you seen me. You say hello to people, they start reaching. Like, hold on, what you reaching for? I just said hi, bro. Like, man, you can't even say hello to people, man. These Northerners, man. And I'm still, I didn't get used to it though. I just don't talk to nobody unless they speak to me. And then it'd be like, man, yeah, these people just weird. That grill and wish. Hey, man, bro, look, I ain't trying to be funny, and I hope don't nobody take offense to this, but man, and it's scientifically proven that white people have more creatine in their body than black people. Creatine helps keep your blood flowing, like help keep you warm, right? So you don't be seeing no black people ice diving and doing all that. No, we get too damn cold. Like, nah, we freeze real quick. Black people freeze. We need the sun. We need heat. You know, we will freeze real quick. So, like, I got some white friends, like, they think it's funny to, like, strip down to their shorts and pants and go run in the snow. I'm like, bro, if I do that and the door open, I'm going to be out. I'm going to be ice. I'm going to be an ice block. I can't do that, bro. Like, no, that's not fun with me. That's not fun. No. No, I'm straight, bro. Hey, shout out to everybody who can withstand the cold with no clothes. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all some animals, man. Y'all some beasts, bro. I can't do it. Now I can take some sun. I can't take no cold like that. I love, but see, look, this is what I'm saying. I love the winter. I need winter. I need snow. I need that. You know, I'm just used to it. I had it my whole life. You know, being without it, that's weird to me, man. I'm straight. I enjoy the cold weather. One, it keeps stupid people in the house, majority of them. I be looking forward to winter. Like, peace and quiet. It's calm now. All these crazy people ain't outside doing stupid stuff. You still got some stupid, crazy people out there, but the mass majority of them is in the house doing crazy, stupid stuff in the house. But that's confined and contained, so that's fine. That's okay with me. Leave the crazy people in the house. Leave them off the street. Oh man, yeah. I don't know if y'all can tell I'm sleepy. No, I'm telling you, man. If you ain't never had a snowball fight, you ain't lived life yet, man. You need to come up here and get hit in the head with one snowball. One, just one. Come on, Chef. One snowball. Man, my son, my son got my mama today. He made a snowball and whacked her with it. Michigan definitely hit different. I'm telling you, man. Outside grilling, we're melanated black. Wow. Oh, that was melanin. Well, okay, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. I done grilled in the snow before. I promise you I have. And I wasn't out there with shirts and shorts, but I was outside cooking up a brisket and a rib. Oh yeah. Um, let it be snow for Super Bowl. I'm gonna be out there grilling something. Yeah, I grill in the snow. Oh yeah, the grill. Now see, I stay by Grosse Point, right close to the water. So yeah, that wind when you close to that water and that wind hit, oh yeah, you feel it. You feel it when that wind hit. Oh yeah, Roxanne. Everyone from Pennsylvania weird. We all weird. 755, what up though? Appreciate you, sis. Another Michigan. She from Michigan. She know how I was just talking about how rude Michigan people are. They won't even hold the door open for you. Like I'm trying to go in the gas station, and dude, like he walked past me. Right, he was walking faster than me because he can see and I can't. So I had slipped on some ice. So I'm like, hold on, I can't see no ice on the ground. So let me take my time, right? So I took my time. So I was probably like 3 steps behind him. And he let the door close. I'm like, bro, it's like 3 below. What is wrong with you? Just crack the door. At least crack it so I can grab it and walk in. But nah, he didn't crack the door. He left the brother out in the cold. And then I can't see, so I'm reaching for it. objects seem closer than what they really are. Um, yeah. You was born in Michigan too, LSP. That what up though? You already know that. You already know LSP. I know I like you. I ain't gonna lie. These people rude as hell up here, but I love Michigan. Like me and my wife thought about moving out of state. I'm like, I ain't trying to go nowhere, man. I get all 4 seasons up here. It don't flood, ain't no tornadoes, ain't none of that crazy. The earth ain't shaking. I ain't got to deal with all that. I'm already acclimated to the ignorance of these people, so I'm good. I ain't trying to go nowhere. I love Michigan. I'm telling you, uh, it ain't many states you can drive a car with no hood or no doors. I'm just saying, not many states you can do that. Michigan, there's a lot of stuff we get away with. Oh man, we ain't got no yearly inspection on the car. I was thinking about moving back home. I'm like, hold on, man, yearly inspection. Like, if it don't make you do what? No, I'm straight, man. I am not moving. I ain't moving back. Why am I missing the word? Um, crap. I think of it later. You was raised in Texas. That's why I was born in Pennsylvania, but I was raised in Michigan. You a London boy. Well no, mate is Australia. What they call y'all mates in England? Are y'all mates in hello mate? Y'all do that in England or is that just Australia? Because I mean Australia ain't nothing but the people y'all didn't want. Y'all put them in Australia. Y'all really the same people. Hey man. Oh my God. Do y'all know is a portion of history where England was like, look, y'all worthless people. They start sending people over to America, sending people to Australia. All the people England didn't want, they shipped them out the country. That's historically documented. Imagine if we did that now. Hey, they was tripping back in the day, wasn't they? They was like, oh, y'all ain't worth nothing. Get out of here. Go over there. And it wasn't just criminals. It was people who didn't make a certain amount of money, who they felt wasn't contributing to society. That's documented. It wasn't all criminals they took to Australia. It wasn't all criminals they took to Louisiana. Well, the French did that. But it was people who they just didn't feel contributed to society. They shipped them out the country. That junk is wild, man. Like, damn. We don't want you here. Go here. And then when they developed the country, they're like, well, we own it. Like, what? Like, hold on, bro. You done put us on this island and told us to fend for ourselves. Now we done made something. Now you come back and say we own it. Like, oh, man, y'all, wow. That's bad. They was tripping. Born in New York, grew up in PA. I'm a G-Day, man. The word, hold on, where it go? Fam is used more nowadays. Damn, we done made it over there. Y'all got that? Hey, man, I ain't even about to say that. Respect all my London mates. But yeah, y'all be biting off America, bro. Y'all be biting. Y'all fashion and everything. Y'all be biting. That's why I ain't gonna lie, man. It'd be funny hearing y'all rap with that accent. Like, cause when you used to just rap and then you hear people rap with a British accent, like, hold on, bro. Some of it sounds sweet though. It's like, oh, that's. But some of it just be sounding like, hold on, bro. I can't get jiggy with this. Like, you can't rap about guns. Ain't nobody in the damn country got a gun except for the people standing outside the Queen. Y'all, like, I don't know, man. Hardcore gangster rap. Britain, okay. I walk up and stab you, hit you with a shoe. I don't know, bro. I don't know how y'all get down over there, bro. But I ain't. Hey, look, I don't want no smoke with no British gangster. I don't know, bro. I'm straight. They might walk up and hit you with a spotted dick. Look, a spotted dick is a pastry, okay? So I'm not saying something vulgar. They actually have something over there called a spotted dick. If you don't believe me, Rizza is in the chat. I see Miss Queen in the building. What up, though, Miss Queen? I'm just ranting off now. I'm just ranting. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm sleepy. I'm talking about spotted dick over in England. I didn't think it was a real thing, but it is. RZA, back me up. Help me out. Spotted dick. Have you ever had spotted dick? Y'all gonna make me Google this. Hold on, man. Because y'all think I'm playing. Has anyone ever heard of spotted dick? I'm being serious. I'm not joking. Bam. Here's some spotted dick. I'm about to show y'all some spotted dick. Are y'all ready? How to make spotted dick. Hold on. Y'all think I'm playing? Y'all think I'm playing? This is what I'm saying. I couldn't live in England because you ain't giving me something called spotted dick and you think I'm supposed to enjoy it. Nah, I'm straight. Literally. Okay. I thought I was playing. Here's the spotted dick. Bam. Y'all see all these titles. How to make spotted dick right here. This right here is a YouTube video on how to make spotted dick. Okay, this is what spotted dick is. This is what they eat over there. They pour cream and everything on it. People weird. They got cream busting out of it and spots all over. I don't know what those are. Those unidentified spots. I don't know if it's blueberries. I don't know if it's chocolate. I don't know what it is. RZA, you the England specialist. You're supposed to be telling us this stuff, bro. RZA, I will not judge you. If I have anyone in the chat who ever had spotted dick, I will not judge you. Okay, I promise. I'm just wondering, are all the spots the same or is it different type of spots? Do they use different things for the spots? Are the spots classified differently or is it just all one spot? Like, I'm just asking. Kippers, capers. You about to make me look kippers. I know of capers. I never had. Hey, bro, I was working at the hospital and this dude, and they fuck with me because they knew all this stuff, right? These people were well traveled. They've been in England. They had spotted dick before. So somebody brought it back and they was like, hey, D, you want some spotted dick? And I'm like, bro, why would you say that to me? Like, why would you no, I'm serious. Do you want some spot? I'm like, bro, get the hell away from me. You know I don't play like that. Don't do that to me, man. That's disrespectful. He was like, bro, I'm just asking if you want some pastry. And I'm like, what? And he showed me a can of spotted dick. And I'm looking like, bro, where's you getting this from? I'm thinking it's like from a novelty shop or something. I'm thinking it's a prank or a joke. No, they had a couple cans of spotted dick and they're tearing it up. And I'm like, nah, man, you eating spotted dick out of a can. That's not normal. Look, we in America. We don't eat spotted dick, especially out no can. We don't do that. It's good. It got cream filling in it. I don't care what it got in it, bro. Who you talking to? That's what they was doing. Kippers is fish. I only eat salmon. I eat salmon. I eat I know what you talk about now. I thought you was talking about capers like the restaurant up here. But nah, I don't eat capers. I never tried it though. Oh man, y'all got my stomach hurting, man. Nah, I never had it. Which is, yeah, man. It's so much. I'm straight, bro. They got they got some crazy stuff out there, man. Some crazy stuff. Oh man, y'all got my face hurting. I don't know how we got on the spot. RZA, is your fault talking about England and all that, bro. If you wasn't talking about England, I would never thought about it. And I'm sleepy, so that's why we was talking about that. Because you asked me if I like it. How do I know? No, I don't like it because I never had it. I can't like something I never had. What kind of fish is it? You gonna make me look it up. Hold on, let me look it up now. Since we looking up everything else. It's probably some type of sardine or something. If it's in a can, I'm not interested. Oh, it's a herring? Oh, yeah, I had this before. That's crazy. I didn't even know. I was told it was a whole herring. Yeah, I thought herring was. I thought it was a herring, but it's a kipper. I didn't know that. I just learned something new. I thought it was called a herring. But yeah, I had some of that before. Miss B. Hey, I had to show them because I didn't want YouTube to get me for saying spotted dick. So I had to provide the proof because RZA wasn't backing me up. So I had to show him. You know. I thought it was called a herring. Isn't is that a type of herring or is it like what is herring? So now I don't know what a herring is. I thought that was a herring. So it's a keeper. And is herring the cut or the way it's cooked? Are the same thing? See, I didn't know that. I didn't know herrings and keepers were the same thing. Maybe I just grew up in Pennsylvania up north and you grew up down south and y'all call keepers herrings and we call herrings keepers or whatever the way it is supposed to go. Maybe that's just it. So maybe I'm not, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm full of shit. I go like 3, 4 times a day. I'm regular though. I get it out of me, but I do be full of it, bro. I be full of shit. I be full. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, I know herring is a bird too. Different country. Yeah, yeah, we definitely see. Look, this is the thing, right? This is the thing. Um, in 2024, when you a Lions fan and you got a homeboy that's a Cowboys fan, things like this happen because they didn't believe the Lions will go to the second round, and they just knew the Cowboys was about to win the Super Bowl because they had the number one rush defense and all that, and they got smoked. Um, so now the Cowboy fans had to figure out a way to get back at the Lion fans. So that's what we experiencing right now. Go Cowgirl. Shout out to D Shep. That's the homie. I just got to pick with him every now and then. Because Tay is probably asleep right now. Yeah, y'all superior at going home. Y'all superior at finding another team to root for while the Cowboys, ain't playing. Y'all are superior in that. Oh man. Okay, I quit. I leave the Cowgirls alone. I leave the Cowgirls alone. I won't bother them. They did good this year. They did good. Shout out to Dak Prescott. Shout out to Mike McCarthy. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Jerry Jones. Hey, bro. I be elevating my pettiness when it comes to certain aspects of life, like football. I was like, so the Eagles lost today, and the Steelers lost today, right? So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a homie. I love the Steelers. I love the Lions because them the two cities I'm from. So I represent the hometown. I don't really have a team that I like, but if I did have to pick one when I was younger, I was a huge 49ers fan. Jerry Rice, Joe Montana. Every time I played a football game, I got to play with the Niners. Joe Montana to Jerry Rice all day, every day. Them the only two players I can name on the team. So I was a 49ers fan growing up. As I got older, I became more of a player fan, I guess. You know, because I'm not gonna lie, when the 49ers lost against the Ravens, I've never felt heartbreak and satisfaction at the same time. Because I wanted Ray Lewis to win a ring, but I wanted the 49ers to win, you know? But so I had, like, my heart was broken, but I was satisfied at the same time. I don't know if that's weird, if you ever experienced that. Like breaking up with somebody you know you ain't supposed to be with. Oh, my heart broken, but bye. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you. That's how I felt, you know? So grew up like that. 49ers fan. So if I had to pick a team, it would be the 49ers. Over the Lions, over the Steelers. I do like the 49ers. And then they've been good recently, but I'm more of a player fan. And then I didn't watch football again until my cousin got drafted. I stopped watching football for like 3 years. And then my little cousin got drafted, and I started watching it again. At first, for the first year, I only watched him. I didn't watch Lions games or nothing. I only watched him. And then the second year, I'm like, oh, shit, it's on TV. You know, so that's how that worked. That's the only reason I got back into football. You laughed after the stuff. Oh, man, my, bruh. Oh, you ain't watched. No, Seattle lost against uh, uh oh no. Seattle never lost to San Francisco. They lost to Pittsburgh and they lost to the Patriots. The Patriots in Seattle. And it pains me to say I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, Chef, it's gonna be like that, brother. It's gonna be like that. That's what my cousin play for now. Number 3 for the Jets, Jordan Whitehead. That's my little cousin. That's my dad's twin son. I don't think he gonna be there next year. Hopefully, he come to the Lions and win a Super Bowl. He won one in Tampa Bay. He got one ring. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Um, I wouldn't have been a good professional athlete. I wouldn't, cause I wouldn't care about no ring. I want the money. You know, fuck the ring. I know that's bad. I just look at life different. Like I'm risking my health for a ring for people to say I was this. Not just give me the money. I'm straight. I'm playing for the money. Oh, you gotta give your hard look. Nah, bro. I'm straight. I'm making business decisions on the field too. Because when I get done playing, I want to be able to have all my faculties in place. I ain't trying to have nothing slip or lose, no fluids or nothing like that. Because I done got hit in the head too much. You got me bent. I'm making business decisions on the field. So no, I wouldn't. No, I'm talking crap. I would have been. Uh, I'm ultra competitive. I just thought that was funny. No, I'm ultra competitive. I would have been trying to win rings. I definitely would have been trying to win rings. Oh, ESPN. Oh man, now if y'all would have got my dad is like a historian with football. Like it's crazy. Not just NFL, like college football. I'd be like, bro, you weren't even born when football was invented. How you know all this? Like he know I'm talking about the origins of football. He like but he coached high school football and stuff like that too. He played in college. He actually he was gonna get drafted by the Steelers and he blew his knee out. It wasn't a pro day. It wasn't a combine then neither. It was a workout. He ended up blowing his knee out. And back then they didn't have the surgeries and stuff they do now. So, but he played cornerback. My dad was a beast. I got my cousin. I got another cousin from Pennsylvania. His face was on billboards and everything. He got state records to this day in Pennsylvania. And he went to Georgetown and blew his knee out twice. He messed his knee up twice. He played running back too, so after he messed his knees up, he wasn't no good. And then we got another cousin. I got two more cousins that made it to the league. They got golden jackets. Darrell Reeves and Tyler, golden jackets. And then I got another cousin that's in the league right now. And then he not family, but we grew up together. Sean Gilbert, he played for the Panthers. Close, like him and my dad is cool. We grew up with his family. It's a small town, so everybody know each other. Half of the damn people related. you look, man. It's been times I go back to visit, and I'll be talking to a girl, bring her over to the house. My dad was like, that's your cousin. I'm like, what? Oh, hell no. Happy we ain't do nothing, cousin. So yeah, that's how small of a town it is. Now you'll have second and third cousins that you ain't even know was family. Reggie Anderson. 9 times out of 10, he back home tonight. He had to go back home. My mom here, but I definitely asked him. Especially in the 90s. He know people back from the 60s and 70s, right? Playing college football, which is weird. Like, I can't retain information like that. Curtis Martin, too, from Penn. Hey, we grew up with the Dorsett family. Like, my cousin, he was married to Tony Dorsett niece. My cousin just passed away. The one I don't think you were here. You wasn't around yet, Keith. When my cousin had just passed away back in February last year, and he was dating Tony Dorsett. Well, he was married to Tony Dorsett niece. I got pictures with Tony. I'm sitting on Tony Dorsett. I didn't even know who it was until my dad was like, "Oh, that's Tony." I'm like, "Tony Dorsett?" He like, "Yeah," and I'm looking like I got a picture, and I'm sitting on his shoulder. He holding me up in the air. My grandmother was like the midwife for the town. She didn't birth him, but she birthed, forgot, I think some of his family members. So my grandmother was like cool with his family. Yeah, the Dorsett family. Man, I tell you on the back end, bro, some stories about them. And you would be like, oh, that's why Tony was driving the Bronco. Tony ain't no slouch, bro. I'm telling you, man. Them boys, you don't play with them Dorsett boys. Them boys you don't play with. They name ring bell in my town. You go to Aliquippa and ask about the Dorsett. Go to Aliquippa and ask about the Dorsett. The main people you play with, man. But yeah, I don't know him, but Mike Ditka is from West Aliquippa. So that's a football factory, bro. It's a football town. My god brother plays for Pitt right now. MJ, he plays safety. Marlon Devonshire Jr. He plays safety for Pitt right now. And that's where Darrell went. That's where my cousin Jordan went. And that's where my god brother go. They all go to Pitt. He went to Kentucky first and then transferred to Pitt. Your cousin played for the Rockets. That's what's up, Miss V. See, and that's what I be telling people, right? We talking about our family members playing for, professional sports. So imagine what you don't know who people know. That's why I don't be bothering nobody. People know Navy SEALs and all that. Man, I'm telling you, special op people. And you want to sit here and mess with people on the internet. And you don't know who they know. What resources they got. That to me is asinine. I don't bother people in the street because you don't know who they are. I ain't coming on here bothering nobody. Yeah, but Terrell Pryor, he didn't come from Aliquippa, but he came from a town not too far from Aliquippa. Like him and Darrell used to go at it all the time, football and basketball. Darrell could hoop, bro. Darrell could have went to the league. He was offered scholarships to play basketball. Darrell, I think he put up 27 in a basketball game and then went and played no, he played the football game first. It was like a state championship game or a qualifier. And he left that and went and put up like 27. He put up a triple double right after that. He scored like 4 touchdowns in a football game, turned around the same day, bro, and went and played a basketball game and put up a triple double. I know he had 27 points, but Darrell was a baller too. He can hoop. Darrell can hoop. I remember I used to go down there and bust his ass though. I ain't gonna lie. Every time I went home, like he'd be like, "Oh, I can get you now, cuz." No, you can't, bro. You can't hoop better than me. It's different hooping in Pennsylvania, hooping in the D. If you hooping the streets in the D, I ain't gonna say it's like New York. We don't get all fancy, but we grimy, bro. Like it's like playing football, basketball. Like, we hoop on right in the street. We ain't got no record park. We in the street. We got a vague cars coming down the street and shit, playing basketball. And people think they can hide. I know people who can crack VPNs. If somebody want to find you, you can't hide. You cannot hide. If somebody want to find you, you can't hide. You can try. You mess with the wrong person, you will get a phone call. You will get one of them Liam Nielsen phone calls. I have a particular set of skills. I can find you. You're like, oh shit, hold on, who is this? You leave people alone. You imagine you online talking shit to somebody and your phone ring and somebody like, I have a particular set of skills. But hold the fuck up. You start repenting, going to church and everything. Leave people alone. You said don't let the accent fool you. It's grimy in them. I believe you, bro. I ain't messing with no London gangster. I ain't messing with nobody, bro. I don't estimate not a man walking this earth. I would never do that. I would never underestimate nobody. I just say it sounds funny when they rapping. It just sounds funny, man. That to me, it might not sound funny to nobody else on the planet. To me, it just sounds funny. It's like I don't know. I guess it's the expectation, right? You just hear somebody busting out rapping in a London accent. My whole life, I'm used to NWA and stuff like that. Then somebody coming with that accent, it's just not. I don't know. It just don't. That accent just don't breathe like gangster. Like if somebody walked up to me with a London accent talking about check yourself, I would probably start laughing, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like if somebody run your pockets, mate. Like what the fuck is going on here? I'd be looking for cameras. Like, am I getting punked? Like, what is going on, bro? What you just say it again? He'd probably get mad and shoot me because or stab me, whatever y'all do over there. Because I'm laughing at him. Because I would literally think like this dude is punking me. What is going on here? Like, are you serious? I don't know, man. That's just me. That's just me, man. I'm weird though. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm weird. Something wrong. I ain't got all the screws. Some of them fell off. I was one of them packages that was delivered with missing pieces. So don't mind me, bro. I'm just talking right now. But you know what, man? Let me get my butt off here. We've been rocking for 2 hours, man. I appreciate everybody. Remember what I said, man. Just be great, man. There's gonna be adversities coming your way. Just be expected, you know. And this is me. I'm being transparent. Like I said, I felt some type of way earlier. That's why I went into the lab and I started editing because I felt some type of way. And then I had to take my own advice. You know, I do take my own advice. Sometimes it takes a minute or two, an hour or two for me to talk to myself and take my own advice, but it happens. You know, always take your own advice, especially when it's good advice. You know, if you ain't willing to do it, why should anyone else be willing to do it? You know, that's how I look at advice. Like I be one to ask people, like, would you do that? So if you ain't willing to do it, don't tell nobody else to do it. But let me get off here. I appreciate everybody. Remember what I say, man. Care about how you feel. These are the conversations to build nations. And if I say anything to resonate with you, do me a favor, hit that share button, tell somebody, help me spread the word. But until tomorrow, we out.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling them out, pushing the train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People as sheep, no feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you
Shout
can
out to
say
the winning
no,
team.
free me.
Like
So
I
he's
said
been
earlier,
looking
if
for
you ain't got
somebody
a
who
Miss
can
B,
save him,
nah,
instead of
boo-boo.
searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse.